for you to better yourself as a player?
More so just worry about me as a person. And, I can't play right now. I can't do anything. So I'm just trying to make sure
Just how tough is this
I'm in
spot
the.
been for you to have to watch your team and struggle?
I'm going to finish this question first. Yeah, just make sure I'm in a positive space. You know, just making sure I'm doing the best job I can to help somebody else, as far as my teammates and stuff. So it's definitely been the toughest year I've ever had playing basketball, but just try to look forward and stay positive with it all and, help my guys out. So it should be a fun summer.
Russ had talked about time away helping him when he came back. Do you anticipate that? Are you seeing things maybe a little bit differently away from the floor and maybe from an overview standpoint?
I'm a cerebral player, and I look at things and I see things differently. I'm definitely pissed. I heard a lot of stuff over this time I've been injured from everybody, from different people, and definitely pissed. So can't wait till the first game.
You put in perspective what you saw from Russell Westbrook this season.
It was amazing, man. It was amazing. It was so fun to watch, and I couldn't really enjoy it as much because when I watch TV, I hear all this. You comparing two teammates together all the time, so it's kind of tough to watch it sometimes, and then I hear everything about if Russ playing well. I'm getting traded and all this other stupid stuff. And so I'm like, man, let me just enjoy my teammate, having success. So I just tried to shut all that stupid stuff off and enjoy this killing spree he went on these last few months. It was just amazing to see the growth as a leader and a player. And, his just intensity and his effort every single night was what kept us going. And I'm excited that I get to play with a guy like that again. And, but I know it hurts him more than anything not to be in the playoffs. It hurts me as well. So, but it was fun watching him, man. I wish I could have took a lot of pressure off of him sometimes. But just seeing him grow was pretty cool, and just seeing him get the respect that he deserves was more important than anything for me. So it was fun to watch.
What are you hearing about your recovery when you can maybe get back on the court and do contact drills, that kind of thing?
Soon, hopefully, throughout the summer.
There are a lot of new faces this year, but you seem to grow close with a lot of the guys. Just who in your mind has really stepped up and impressed you this season among some of the newcomers?
Everybody. It's definitely been a tough year as far as, injuries and, a lot of stuff was happening for us this year, and everybody kept their heads up. Nobody ever quit. Nobody ever complained about anything, and so I'm so proud of everybody. Never been more proud as a player of the Thunder than I am today, because we fought. We could have easily packed it in, but nobody did. And, to see the group of guys so resilient, not, make it to the playoffs, it hurts. And last night I was frustrated watching both games, Spurs game and our game, because I know how much, we wanted to be there. So, but I'm proud of everybody. Everybody stepped up and did their part.
You've yet to play a game with Ennis or any of the new guys that were brought in. Are you excited about what they've built around you, even though you haven't played with them?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, they assembled a team that's going to work well together. I'm excited about playing with Ennis, hopefully, next year, DJ, Kyle. And I know I can help. I know my leadership. I know my experience can help. I just know I can help those guys, and I know they can help me as well. So I was so excited when we got them, but it's kind of bittersweet because a few days later I couldn't play. So I can't wait to start working with them on the courts, whenever I can, and I just know my presence is going to help a lot of guys in this locker room, and I'm excited about that. And like I said, I know they're going to push me to be the best player and leader I can be as well.
I know you're disappointed, but is it possible that this is a blessing in disguise, especially for players like Ibaka and people that are recovering or preventing more injuries this season?
I always try to look at the positive things in situations, and I always said, every day I always tell myself we're going to look back on this and smile and laugh at it and notice and recognize that this was just an obstacle that we had to climb over to get to where we want to get to. But, we all know the importance, of having each other and just leaning on each other all the time, because that's what we had to do all year. Emotionally, it was leaning on each other. So it was definitely a blessing in disguise. It's tough not to play. Serge and myself, we talk about it all the time, not being out there helping the team. But like I said, I really feel like we'll look back on this and just laugh, and then we'll see it as a small blip on the radar.
Kevin, NBA history is full of big guys, very talented, foot injuries really wrecked them up. How do you confidence-wise and mentally, how do you put that aside and feel like everything's going to be great going on forward?
Well, first of all, the big guys you're referring to are Yao Ming and Bill Walton. Am I right?
That's a couple of them.
Who else?
Got the other.
Okay. Well, Bill Walton and Yao Ming had had a different injury than I had, totally different injury than I had, and I can remember a lot of people saying I was too small, too skinny, but now all of a sudden I'm a big man. I don't know what you mean by that, but two totally different injuries than I had from those guys, and I know for sure that I'll be back. I know I put the work in. I know that I'm never going to just quit on anything, so I'm going to keep working until I get back right. But yes, I wouldn't compare me to those guys.
What is your status in terms of, you've talked about it some before, but just in terms of wanting to stay here in Oklahoma City? I know that's made the rounds. Your thoughts on that at this point?
My concern is just getting back healthy. That's all I'm worried about. I know that stuff's going to start to roll around here soon, but I'm just worried about getting healthy and playing again, doing something I love to do. I'm going to work my tail off to get back right. And, so that's all I'm focused on. And that's all everybody around me is focused on, from my friends, my family, my teammates, is me getting back healthy. So that's the most important thing.
When you say work hard, what is it a matter of stuff you have to do, or it seems like just resting and not working would be part of the process?
No, that's far from the truth. I've been working the last 2 weeks. I've been in the weight room every day, rehabbing. Making sure the rest of my body is strong enough, because when you just sit out, things get weaker. So I just try to do what I can. I mean, I'm not out there balling, playing, and when I look back on it, man, I don't play outside. I was playing outside every day in the summer for 5-6 years, and I look back on it, and I'm like, damn, maybe that's the reason why I got hurt. And would I change it? Hell no. But I don't regret nothing. I don't regret anything I've done this season. Definitely tough, but it's a fun year. I play in the NBA. And I've learned how to work hard by being around this organization. So it's another step for me, just a different step, and I gotta get ready for it.
I think that extended rest, you guys haven't had this kind of time off in a while, will not only help with you while you're recovering, but guys like Russ are probably mentally spent.
Those guys, Russell doesn't care about rest. He'd rather be playing. I'd rather be playing. We'll rest when we retire. I guess that's how we look at it. But I'm sure it'll help. But I'm sure those guys will get right back in the gym as soon as possible, and get back to working and get back ready for next year. So, everybody talks about rest, but when you've been playing this game for so long and you love to play, it's kind of hard to just sit out and rest.
There's been a lot of speculation about Scott Brooks too. Your thoughts on what he is able to do this season?
He rallied us, man. He made sure everybody was emotionally stable, and because a lot of guys in and out the lineup, and he kept everybody together. So that's what your head coach is supposed to do, and we can't really say nothing about it, because he did his job. He kept us together. That's what the main thing was when when one of your leaders is out. Nick was out for 9-10 games late in the year, critical time. Dre was out, Serge, you know, so it's kind of tough. But he did his best job he can do, and you know, I'm proud of him.
You watch the playoffs? Yeah, you haven't been done this early in a long time.
Hell no, I won't watch the playoffs.
You will watch?
I won't.
You won't?
Do you look at next season as the biggest year in this team's history?
Nah.
Whether you do or don't, how do you approach it when you're going in your free agency year? You guys still haven't gotten over the hump, things like that.
Pressure is just, you know, regular year. You can't put too much pressure on it, you know. That's how I look at it. If I go in saying, wow, this is the biggest year we ever have, obviously we always want to win the championship. But, you know, you can't, from day one, you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You just got to go out there and play. Everything's going to take care of itself. And so we'll see what happens. You know, we're all excited. We work hard. Everybody here works hard. We have a great organization. And, you know, we ready for next season. So, you know, we can't come in and put too much thought into what will happen throughout the season. You know, we just got to take it day by day.
The organization seems extremely confident that you're not going anywhere. Have you given them any indication or reason to believe that, have that confidence?
Well, I'm around. I'm part of the team. I mean, I've showed, you know, that I love being here. So, you know, like I said, we're going to take it a day at a time and just focus on me getting healthy again. I'll be here all summer, working with the guys and working with the trainers, you know. So, you know, that's my main concern. I think that's what Sam's main concern is, Troy Weaver's, and from all the way on down to the bottom is making sure everybody's healthy and making sure I'm healthy and back ready playing next season.
You said you wanted to get back and be healthy and you're excited about next season, but in some ways do you dread all the speculation? Because it's going to be constant, isn't it?
What's right?
About your future.
Yeah. I was a part of it. It's a part of it. Just let everybody know, you know, how I'm coming into the year. Just focus on playing. I know the question is going to come, but I'm just focused on playing and giving my all for my team, going out there and laying on the line like I always do.
To read the criticism, read what's being said, stew in it, or just, you know, tone it all out?
I like reading that stuff, you know, because I get upset and I play well when I get really, really upset. But it's also flip side. When I got a chip on my shoulder or when I'm like mad at somebody for what they said, I'm not myself and I don't play well. So it's kind of like a balance that I use. You know, I use it for fuel sometimes 'cause I know most of it's bullshit, and I know most people don't really know the game like I know it and how I view myself and other players. So, but sometimes, like I said, it's a balance I have to have in between, like getting too mad and just letting that take me away from how I play, but using that as fire as well. So, you know, I've heard it all, and I can't wait to play again.
USA, is that dependent on your health and how you recover?
That's next year, I think. So, I'm looking forward to being healthy by next year. But I said the same thing last year, so we'll see. We'll see, man. I'm just, like I said, taking a day at a time. Just trying to get healthy, man, and get this foot right, and go back out there and be the player, you know, I've always been.
Kevin, even with the injuries from the time of that second trade on, you guys are the highest scoring team in the NBA. As you look at integrating yourself, Serge coming back, in your mind, are you thinking we could be something really special?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, we score points, but I think, you know, with the team we have, when we're fully healthy defensively, we can wreak havoc. I look at myself as an elite defender. I may not get that reputation, but I think with Serge and myself out there, we do a good job of just, you know, playing perimeter defense, switching a lot of stuff. And then on the offensive end, just playing together, scoring, our shooting ability to stretch the floor, you know, along with the Russ's just reckless abandon, getting to the rim and putting pressure on the defense, mix that in with how we play on both ends of the court. You know, I think we have a really good team. So I'm looking forward to next year. I'm just trying to add things to my game when I get back on the court and just try to be the best leader and player I can be and live with the results.
You mentioned your status as defender. The way this team struggled defensively, especially the second half of the season, do you think people now have more of an appreciation for your defense?
Like I said, that's a reputation thing. I'm labeled as a scorer, but I grew my game since I've been in the league, and I feel like I'm a good defender. I feel like, some of the games some of the guys had on us this year, wouldn't have happened. It's just me being confident on that end. It wouldn't have happened with me being out there, especially at my position. And I feel like coaches can rely on me and trust on me on that end to guard 1 through 5. So that's how I view myself, and that's the confidence I have in myself as a defender. And my teammates have the same confidence that if they put me on somebody, I do a good job. It's great players in this league, don't get me wrong, and they don't have their nights, but I feel like that I can be trusted, and my coaches rely on me on that end to be a lockdown defender.
People don't see, just to your scheme, how valuable it is to have guys like you and Serge who are so versatile.
Yeah, it's always good to have defenders that can guard, multiple positions, and I feel me and Serge, Russ, Dre can do that, and on that, and having Russ, Dre, and myself on perimeter do that helps a lot, and takes pressure off our bigs, and having somebody that can rim protect takes pressure off us as well on the perimeter. So I feel like I'm in that class as one of the good defenders at my position, and I just try to take pride in it. I've definitely grown. I'm not saying I came in as just a lockdown defender, but I took my lumps and I've grown from there. I've grown my whole game from much more than just a score that everybody paint me as. So it is what it is.
Kind of aligned with teams that needed to go through a lot of stuff before they won the title. You guys experienced obviously so much success early. Does it help you to know that in the league's history, usually it does take teams to go through it?
Yeah, you can say that, but we always wanted to write our own story, I guess, and it just ended up this way. We're not gonna bank on that. That a lot of teams have been through things. We really still got to do the work, and I'm confident that we'll go out there and do the work this summer, training camp, throughout the season, and hopefully we get there. That's our main goal, and I have confidence that we have a good enough team to get there.